Chapter 3.1 Saving Queries and Maps. We have looked at a range of tools and features that are available within Origin. However, registered users have an extended set of features, one of which is the ability to save queries and maps. By saving queries and maps, you save them to your profile within the information store. This means that they are available to you at any time and from any place. You don't have to locate them all on the same PC. You can work from home, retrieve the same information as you would if you were working in the office. To demonstrate this, we're going to create a simple query and we're going to save it so we can retrieve it without having to do the data selection steps time and time again. So let's use the locate tool and take the scenario that we want to build a query of, let's say, GCSE data for a certain school catchment area, because this is a piece of statistical work that I am regularly returning to. So we're going to do it at, say, neighbourhood level, Sheffield, and we happen to have school catchment area set up, and let's say we are interested in city centre. So I'm going to view the available indicators, and I can drill down into Sheffield's education, skills and training category, and there we have the GCSE data, and we're simply going to view the entire selection of data, which should be all of the geographies within that school catchment area, and there it is. So a number of steps, quick and easy to do. However, let's say this is a piece of work that I'm returning to in a month's time, a week's time, a year's time, and I don't want to time and again remember that query. I can use the save query function to simply give it a name. Let's say GCSE data in city centre. I can give it an appropriate category and a description. So it's neighbourhood level data. It's for my benefit. So when I save that query, it gets saved into my profile. I can access my saved queries simply through my tools, which will list all of my saved queries. And bear in mind that this is saved into the information store, so you don't have to save it onto your own desktop. And there is that query, GCSE data, which I can simply load by clicking View Query. Viewing the query will return the data again, and if in a year's time this data set has been updated and we have 09-010 data, it'll be simply in there. Another way I can get to my saved queries is from the home page. I can go into my own profile, which provides me with an overview of my contact details, my access levels, and all of the data that I own under my profile, such as other published data and objects that we'll be covering in other chapters. But there again is our saved queries. The next function that's available to registered users is very similar to saved queries. It's saved maps. When we look at the Origin toolset, so let's again look at this GCSE data, and let's say I have prepared a map for this data, and for simplicity's sake I'm going to create a very basic map on total pupils, but I've applied a background, I've changed the number of classifications and the colouring, and I'm changing the title to total pupils in Sheffield city centre, and I'm going to show any secondary schools and nursery schools within that area as well. So I've done quite a few customization options on this map. Now let's say, again, for the sake of argument, I want to return to this map next year or next month. I don't want to have to remember all of these selection options. I can simply go back to my map options. As a registered user in the system, I have my Save Map settings. So I give it a name, GCSE data in city centre. Put it into appropriate category. So we're going to say education skills. That's more for my own organisation. So if I have 50, 60 of these, they're easily located. And I might say this map is used in the Education Report 2009. And once I save this map setting, it then again becomes available under my Saved Maps. So I can log into the system at any time, go to my Saved Maps, and there it is, GCSE data in city centre. I can load the map and it will return the settings. You can see colours are set, the location data options are set. Everything is set as was the last time I used it. And I can change these settings and save them again at any time. So that's a quick overview of two of the user tools that are available to registered users or authorized users. And in chapters 3.2 to 3.4 we'll be elaborating on more user functionality.